In the annals of history, few tales grip the imagination like those whispered behind castle walls. Stories of power, betrayal, and the silent, insidious reach of poison. The medieval world, a tapestry of chivalry and brutality, held death in many forms, but none so chilling as the hidden hand of a poisoner. What if a cunning killer, shrouded in the secrecy of a noble court, chose to immortalize their deadly deed not in a confession, but within the very pages of a cookbook, leaving a cryptic legacy for those brave enough to decipher its fatal recipe? This is the chilling story of a medieval secret, a culinary code, and a confession etched in a tome meant for feasts, not for death. Imagine the grandeur of a medieval court, towering castles, lavish feasts, and intricate webs of allegiance and rivalry. Life for the nobility was a precarious dance, where power shifted on a whisper and betrayal lurked behind every tapestry. Trust was a luxury, and ambition a dangerous game. Within these opulent yet perilous environments, the threat of an unseen enemy, a silent assassin, was a constant, gnawing fear. Food, meant to sustain and delight, could easily become a vector for death, making the kitchen a potential weapon and the cook an unwitting accomplice or, indeed, the ultimate perpetrator. It was a world ripe for dark deeds and even darker secrets. In medieval times, the science of poisoning was rudimentary yet effective. Arsenic, often called inheritance powder, was a favorite due to its colorless, odorless, and tasteless nature when mixed with food. Belladonna, or deadly nightshade, with its hallucinogenic and fatal properties, was another. Hemlock, foxglove, and even certain fungi were all understood, to varying degrees, to possess lethal capabilities. These substances were readily available, often disguised as medicines or herbal remedies. The slow, agonizing decline of a poisoned victim mimicked natural illnesses, making detection incredibly difficult and justice elusive. The killer's craft was one of patience and deception, a true art of insidious murder. Our story begins in the year 1472, within the formidable walls of Castle Blackwood, seat of the powerful Lord Valerius. A grand banquet was underway, celebrating a newly forged alliance. The air was thick with the scent of roasted meats, spiced wine, and the murmurs of high society. Lord Valerius, robust and jovial, presided over the feast, his plate piled high with delicacies. Yet, as the evening wore on, a subtle change descended upon him. A sudden pallor, a tremor in his hand, then an unsettling lethargy. By dawn, the Lord was dead, his vibrant life extinguished, leaving a court shrouded in grief and, more disturbingly, in whispers of foul play. Lord Valerius's death was ruled as sudden illness, a flux of humors, as was common for sudden deaths in an age without advanced medicine. Yet, the swiftness of his demise, coupled with his previous robust health, ignited a slow-burning suspicion among his closest advisors. There were no obvious signs of violence, no clear motive, but the air in Blackwood Castle became heavy with paranoia. Everyone was a suspect, from the disgruntled heir to a rival lord's envoy. Without clear evidence, the truth remained buried, festering beneath layers of fear and courtly decorum. The killer walked free, their identity a silent, terrible secret. Years passed, and the mystery of Lord Valerius faded into legend. But for one man, Master Allure, a learned scribe and former tutor to the Lord's children, the injustice gnawed at him. He believed Valerius was murdered. His relentless, quiet investigation led him through dusty archives and forgotten chambers. It was in the Lord's private study, among the few personal effects cleared for storage, that Allure found it, a beautifully bound, leather-clad cookbook. It was Lord Valerius's personal collection of recipes, meticulously copied and annotated. An unusual item for a man of war. Yet Valerius had possessed a noted passion for fine cuisine. Allure pored over the cookbook, searching for anything amiss. Most recipes were standard, but one entry, titled Valerius's favorite foxglove fritters, immediately caught his eye. The name itself was a chilling anachronism. Foxglove, a known cardiac poison, would never be used in a culinary context. Yet the recipe carefully detailed its preparation, claiming it was for a vibrant, herbal flavoring. The instructions seemed deliberately misleading, the measurements precise, almost ritualistic. It was a macabre joke, a culinary taunt. Allure felt a prickle of dread. This wasn't a mistake. This was a message hidden in plain sight, mocking those who might read it. The foxglove fritter's recipe became Allure's obsession. He realized the foxglove wasn't meant to be the direct poison, but a symbol for the true, deadly ingredient. He noticed peculiar marginalia, tiny, almost invisible symbols next to certain measurements, referencing obscure alchemical texts. Each symbol corresponded to a specific weight or volume, which when cross-referenced with the alchemical texts, revealed an anagram. The true poison, meticulously disguised in the Lord's favorite dish at the banquet, was a potent extract of aconite, or wolfsbane, known for its rapid, fatal effect on the heart. The fritters had merely been a vehicle, the foxglove a morbid joke and a key to the puzzle. With the true poison identified, Allure re-examined the entire cookbook, now with newfound insight. He discovered a hidden acrostic within the first letters of each recipe title on a particular page, spelling out a name, Seraphina. Seraphina, Lord Valerius's neglected cousin, known for her sharp mind and simmering resentment over her reduced inheritance. The foxglove fritter's recipe, with its mocking herbal flavoring, served as her twisted confession, a final act of dominance over the man who had wronged her. The cookbook, intended for sustenance, became a chilling testament to her calculated revenge, a silent scream of guilt from the grave. Allure's discovery, though years too late for justice, became a chilling testament to human ingenuity and depravity. The coded cookbook, once a symbol of domesticity, transformed into an artifact of a cold-blooded murder. The story of Seraphina, the poisoner who immortalized her crime in culinary verses, serves as a stark reminder of the hidden dangers that lurk beneath the surface of medieval grandeur. It is a tale that speaks to the enduring power of secrets, the desperate quest for truth, and how even the most mundane objects can hold the darkest confessions. The poisoned feast may have been forgotten, but the deadly recipe remains a haunting echo in history's shadows. The medieval era, with its blend of darkness and dazzling brilliance, continues to captivate us. The tale of a poisoner's coded confession in a cookbook, while perhaps shrouded in the mists of legend, reflects the very real anxieties and cunning deceptions of the age. It reminds us that history is not just about grand battles and noble kings, but also about the hidden lives, the whispered conspiracies, and the desperate acts of individuals. It's a testament to the enduring human fascination with secrets, the allure of the unknown, and the timeless quest to uncover the truth, no matter how deeply it's buried in the pages of time. What other secrets might lie hidden, waiting to be deciphered?